Yo, it's the Daily Huddle, yeah, you know the name. Three stooges in the booth, bringing ruckus, bringing fame. Every weekday at noon, you know we bring that fire. Rob, Bill, and Ken in the squad, that's our empire. Yo, Rob's the fact checker, keeping it real. Dropping knowledge on the daily, that's the deal. Bill's ready to roast, got the rival in his sight. When he steps to the mic, you know he's ready to ignite. Ken spitting facts, man, he's sharp as a knife. Throwing hard truth bombs, this is real podcast life. John Dorn in the mix, he's like, fuck the Lions. Bringing all the heat, likes to see the anger rising. Daily Huddle, we hustle, bring the vibe every time. Rants and facts, laughter, everything in its prime. Live every weekday, man, we're here to grind. Noon Central Standard, come and free your mind. Eric brings the rants, off the chain like a beast, letting loose his thoughts, they just never cease. In the studio we gather like a family affair. Podcast kings, yeah, we rise and declare. Roasting rival fools, we set in the tone. The Three Stooges take your fears and turn them to stone. Facts over fiction, we keep it 100. Tearing down the myths while the laughs keep coming. Daily Huddle, we hustle, bring the vibe every time. Rants and facts, laughter, everything in its prime. Live every weekday, man, we're here to grind. Noon Central Standard, come and free your
This is a Huddle Sports Network broadcast. You can find us on Roku TV, Amazon Fire TV, Facebook, and of course YouTube. Get all your NFL news here first.
Well, hello there, everyone, and welcome to the Daily Huddle. How you guys doing today?
What's up? What's up?
What's going on, guys?
Hey, not too much. I just want to start off today's show with we want to wish John Dorn a speedy recovery. He had a bit of heart issue that he's been dealing with here. And, hey, buddy, we're praying for you, and we're going to kick the Eagles' ass for you to help you recover a little better.
Who the fuck you talking
Oh,
about?
my God. Look at that. Look at that. Look how
Pulling
for you there, Mr. Dorn.
Oh, what's wrong with Dorney?
He's got a heart issue going on, and it's decently serious.
He stopped the other day, dude.
Yeah. So prayers up.
Yeah.
Prayers up. Well, that's what he gets for fucking getting all hyped up over Caleb Williams, man. You need to chill the fuck out, man.
Especially when Caleb's kicking so much ass and proving him wrong.
You know what I mean? Come on. Caleb Williams ain't even going to be in the league in 3 years. You think that's worth you getting all upset over that, man, and getting your heart all
be in the league. Rock, you're talking.
What the fuck, man?
Rock, you just said some stupid shit right there, Rock.
What?
He's not going to be in the league in 3 years. You really think so?
I'm playing around, but I mean, let's face it. I mean, how good has he been lately?
Dude, in 3 years, I'll tell you what. In 3 years, Caleb Williams is going to sign the biggest contract the Chicago Bears have ever offered anybody.
Okay. And let me ask you something, Dave. Could you do it with fucking getting 4,000 yards or not?
He's getting 4,000 yards this year, dude. And
let's hope. Let's hope. Let's hope because you're the last team to get that shit, brother.
And here, hold on a second. Just for you.
All right, go ahead.
Just for you, bro. Jalen Hurts proved you don't need to be a 4,000-yard passer to win a Super Bowl, buddy.
No, he did. Yeah, you're right.
He was nowhere close to 4,000.
No, he had 2,900.
Yeah, so
he didn't even get 3,000 last year. He didn't even get 3,000 last year. You know what I mean? Because let's face it. I mean, when you have the best running back in the game, you're going to use them, right? Let's be honest, though. Everybody acts like Hurts can't get them to a Super Bowl. Hurts got them there 2 years before Barkley was even an Eagle.
Right. And did they win?
No, but it wasn't because of Hurts. It wasn't because of Hurts. Hurts had a great game and would have been the MVP.
Are you sure?
Oh, yes.
Okay.
And everybody's already said if we won the game, he would have been the MVP, just like he was last year.
Wyatt, I'll do you a favor. I got a question for you. So, will the Bears ever get a 4,000 passer quarterback before I pass away when I get old? Is that going to happen?
Well, he just says he feels it'll be this year, and you know what? He might be right. If they keep having games against teams like Cincinnati, he might be right.
25.
All Caleb Williams has
maybe
here. Okay, let me answer you now. All Caleb Williams has to do is average, I think, 225 I think 200. I think it's like 225. Might be 220. Okay, he doesn't get that 1 week. Okay, like say against the Ravens, he only threw for 165 yards against the Ravens. He's come back and he's throwing 285 and 280. I mean, come on. It's
Well,
not
I mean,
outside
as
the
long as
realm
he
of
keeps
possibility. It's not
Dave, as long
outside
as
the
he
realm.
keeps averaging out, that'll work. Yeah, I see where
It's
you're
not
pointing.
it's
Right
not
now, he's
outside the realm.
averaging 202
Now,
yards a game.
So what's his average need to be for the rest of the season, Dave? Let's ask that.
I offhand, I don't know if he, you don't know, dude. He hasn't even thrown a 300-yard game.
No. I'm asking you, what's his total right now, sir? What's his total right now?
I think 1,291.
1291. So that leaves him with
No,
2,800, 2,700.
right now he has 1,900 yards passing.
Thank you.
Okay, so 1,900 yards passing. So he's still got more than halfway to go.
Through 8 games.
8 games. Okay, so all right, what do you got left? Let's see. You got 9 games left. You need 2,100. That's about an average of about 220, maybe a game, 225 a game. That's what I'm trying to do in my head. It's about 225, I think.
And you're gonna honestly say he can't get to it, dude? Put it this way.
I'm not saying he can't get it, but I mean,
hold on,
depending on
bro.
what defenses, like you said.
Hold on, bro. Let's put it this way. Last year, he threw for 3,541 yards. Are you really going to tell me he can't eclipse that? He was only 400.
I'm not trying to say he can't, Dave. I'm just saying no bear ever has. Let's hope he can finally be the first one.
What I'm saying, dude, listen. Dude, that's 450 yards short. And that was with 2 head coaches and 3 offensive coordinators. He's not going to have that this year. He's going to have 1 head coach, 1 offensive coordinator, and that's it. And they're going to grow.
Well, like I was getting ready to say, though, if he has any more games like he had against Cincinnati where they have nothing but passing yards, then yeah, he'll eclipse that shit easy.
Wait a minute. Dude, did you just say we had more pass? Dude, Monangai ran for 176
I mean, didn't you guys have a shootout there at the end?
Dude, we ran.
Didn't you guys have a shootout at the end? I didn't see the game. I just heard you guys blew a 15-point lead in the last 2 minutes.
They did.
We ran for 280 yards, man.
Okay. So basically, I was misinformed. I thought Caleb had a good game.
Caleb had a great game, dude. But what I'm
you
saying
just told me the running game did it all.
Dude, Monangai ran for 176 yards last week, dude. He fucking ran. He was running it like.
Didn't you just tell me that the running game went over 200 yards?
Yes.
Okay, then where's Caleb in this equation?
Caleb threw 280 and 3 touchdowns, dude.
That's what I'm trying to say. So he had a fucking shootout game with a good running game backing him up.
And they rushed for another 280 or 250, dude. We had 504 yards of offense last game, dude. It was the second time this year we've had 500 yards of offense.
You better hope you have bad defenses playing against you every week. Then.
Dude, if we can get 504 yards of offense, we're not going to need bad defense, dude.
Well, to sum up the game
Dub?
for your Rock. What's up, Rock?
What's that, sir?
To sum up the game, just saying, when it came to that game against the Bengals, Caleb had over 200 yards passing, but he ran for 50-plus yards, and he had 22 yards receiving in that same game.
I mean, like I said, I didn't get to see the game. I just heard the fucking main highlight that they blew 15 points in 2 fucking minutes. How the fuck do you do that? I have not yet seen how you did that, but I heard you fucking blew 15 points in 2 fucking minutes. How the fuck do you do that, Dave?
And Rock, how was that Caleb's fault? Caleb wasn't on the field. Caleb wasn't on the field when they gave that up,
I'm just saying, Dave, I don't know who the fuck went in there between the fucking times? I mean, shit, was that fucking somebody else you picked out of the crowd to say, hey, go out there and kneel 3 times so we can get the fuck out of here?
Hey, if you wish to know how a lead could have been blown in that short amount of time, it's just a matter of a team being lucky to recover an onside kick at the time.
Is that how it happened? Because, like I said, I didn't see the shit. Oh, I heard about it.
Yeah.
I heard about it, though. Bears made the biggest collapse and was lucky to win. That's all I heard.
Dude, they weren't lucky to win. They gave Caleb Williams 58 seconds.
I'll be
That's
honest,
too much
David.
time.
Y'all did get lucky. I'm gonna be honest
That's
with you.
too
You
much
kinda
time.
did.
That's too much
It's
time
luck,
to give
man.
Caleb Williams, and he's shown that. He's
Bro,
shown that a few times.
Bro, until he got that scrambling first down, he looked like dog shit in fucking in the woods looking for help. He couldn't find an open receiver to save his fucking life. That's why the fuck the motherfucker had a 3rd and 15, and he scrambled for 15 yards and got lucky to get the first down. Dude, I watched the fucking overtime, bro. He got lucky to get the first down, and then he fucking 2 plays later, he threw it to his tight end, and thanks to Cincinnati bouncing off looking like a pinball machine, they couldn't tackle a fucking guy, and he went all the way down and got a touchdown.
Dude,
Yeah, that's all
when I
on
tell
Caleb
you-
when half the fucking yards was on the tight end running. How the fuck you figure that's Caleb? If Cincinnati knew how to tackle somebody, they would have won that game. Come on, Dave.
Well, let's be honest with ourselves. The Bengals did not have a defense going into that game, so of course, that game was going to be a shootout like it was.
I mean, let's be honest. I mean, dude, Cincinnati made Caleb Williams look like he was Johnny motherfucking Unitas out there. Fuck out of here.
Dude, he was 20 of 34, dude.
Fuck out of here.
He was 20 of
Fuck
34.
out of here.
How did
You want to brag about beating a 32nd? Dave, you want to brag about beating a 32nd ranked defense? Man, come on. How many teams are in the league?
Well, hey,
32.
How is it our fault? The schedule's written like that, Rock.
Well, let's just be honest with each other, Dave. He's not Johnny Unitas just because he beat up on a 32nd defense when there's 32 teams in the league. Just saying, sir. You're a good friend. But let's be honest here. He's not Johnny U.
Hey, bro. Hey, what? Hey, Eric, is that A-Dub? A-Dub,
yeah,
what did you just say?
I said like everybody else in this league, we can only play who's in front of us. That's one thing nobody can help.
Thank you.
That is true, but But the point of playing nobodies is a lot of fans will boast about beating them. You know,
I'm not boasting about anything.
I'm not saying you are. I'm not saying you are white. You're good. I'm not saying you're white. Your fellow Bear fans are. Not you. You're good.
I can't speak on my fellow fan base. And as I said in the back before we started, and Ken can corroborate this, dude, my fan base is the worst. Caleb Williams had 280 yards and 3 touchdowns, and they wanted Tyson Bagent. There's still people that want Tyson Bagent. And it's like, Jesus fucking Christ. Tyson Bagent is a 500 quarterback when he's a starter, who has the propensity to throw more interceptions than touchdowns, and he likes to fumble a lot. And he only averages 200 yards passing a game. Tyson Bagent is not the answer. He's a $5 million backup quarterback, which, as I was saying back on that chat, $5 million isn't shit in the NFL anymore. It's basic. Mm-hmm. People need to stop acting like they're paying him some ungodly amount, and he's sitting and doing nothing on the bench.
Dave, what is your hang up about the kid, though?
Excuse me, what?
What is your hang up about the backup?
I don't have an issue. I don't have an issue. He's a backup. That's it. Plain and simple. He's a backup.
Hey, how's this for a perspective? That Bears-Bengals game, I think some people are starting to call that game the game of the year.
Dude, as far as that goes, the NFL loves a high-scoring game, dude. Look at a couple years ago when the Rams and Chiefs were on, and it was like 52-49. People ate that shit up. They just it's like any other sport. Fans love offense.
Oh yeah. I personally like watching a good defensive game, but the general majority of fans want to see nothing but points getting put up on the board. That's why we constantly see rule changes that favor these offenses.
Exactly.
It's why the one Rams Eagles Super Bowl, or not Eagles but Rams Patriots Super Bowl game that was like 10-3. No one liked. Everybody was like, "Oh God, it was such a defensive fucking game."
It said it was boring to see two different defenses hold their ground like that.
I didn't watch that Super Bowl either. I barely watched any Super Bowl that didn't involve Tom Brady. I'm being honest, I didn't. I didn't watch the Atlanta Super Bowl, and I didn't watch that one.
Dude, that did involve Tom Brady, Brock.
Bro,
I hate it.
I guarantee you, if you watched that Super Bowl between the Falcons and Patriots, you would have thought highway robbery was done in that game.
No.
Like, who would have blown?
You want to know what I remember about that fucking day? I had the fucking flu and had 103-degree temperature, dude. I was not watching any Super Bowl. I was fucking ill.
You should have been.
I'm saying, hey, if there was one thing that got me about that game, and game is wondering, who else do you know blows a 28-3 lead in the second half of any Super Bowl game?
The Atlanta Falcons.
And I make sure I bring it up to Tom almost every time I see him.
I'm going to tell you the truth.
I'm just saying who else
do that.
I'm just saying who else besides the Falcons would do that in a Super Bowl.
I'm going to tell you right now, I am so glad that Jesus put me to sleep for that Super Bowl, because I was laying there at 6 o'clock that evening getting ready to watch that Super Bowl. 20 minutes away from the kickoff. And I fell asleep, 103-degree temperature. I fell asleep. I woke up at 11. The game was over. And 12 o'clock, the game was over. And they talked about the comeback. And I said, man, am I glad I didn't watch that shit.
You were all looking forward to it and shit.
Fuck no, I wasn't. I wanted to see Brady get his ass beat. I've always liked seeing Brady get beat.
Oh, God, Steve Green Bay.
I don't hate Brady, but I don't like Brady.
Hey, Steve Green Bay, can we get real there, dude? Colston Loveland fucking caught that pass. The first guy should have tackled him. He bounced off the second guy, dude. Come on, man. That wasn't no lucky touchdown, dude.
Like I told you, dude, he bounced off the motherfuckers like a pinball, playing fucking pinball. Bouncing off the bumpers, dude. He wasn't tackled. He wasn't even fucked with, dude.
That wasn't luck,
David, go back and look at the fucking play, dude. They let him bounce off of him like a couple of fucking pinball bumpers. Fuck out of here.
Well,
come on, man. Everybody else saw the same play,
I'm wondering how many offensive players for the Bengals was chewing the defense out after they lost that game.
Oh, I was gonna say, you got to imagine.
A lot of them were. A lot of them were, and one of the offensive players, I can't recall the guy's name off.
His name's Brown. His name's Brown.
Chase Brown.
Chase Brown.
Unloaded on the defense, dude. And the head coach
he has every right to unload on him.
And the head coach was like, dude, that's not shit that we should say in public, dude. You never throw your teammates under the bus, dude. No matter how pissed you are. And
that's the thing about it.
Well, I mean, that is the cardinal rule in the locker room. You never do that. But, I mean, let's be honest with each other. You fucking can't do your fucking job for 1 fucking minute?
Obviously not.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you can obviously see why the boy was upset then, can't you?
Well, you know what?
I mean, he might.
Dude.
You know why bro? Hey, Dave, you know why I'd be pissed if I was him? Because he gets to watch his brother play on a winner every fucking week here in Philly. That's why he's aggravated every fucking day, because he sees his team playing like shit like that, and knowing his brother's on an actual team that knows how to fucking play the right way. I'd be getting frustrated too if my team looked like dog shit Sunday after Sunday.
Well, you know what? You know what? The Bears finally got sick of looking like shit Sunday after Sunday and hired Ben Johnson. And look what
how many years did that finally take? That took a lot of years, Dave.
Dude, it's not like it's exactly my decision, dude. You know,
I ain't saying it's your decision, bro. I didn't say that.
People out here, dude.
I didn't say that. Nobody. It's not your decision. No, I know that, but I'm saying, bro.
Why are you blaming me, dude?
I'm not blaming you. I'm just saying, bro. It must be shit to be a Bears fan, huh?
No, it's awesome right now to be a Bears fan. What the fuck are you talking about? We're 5-3 and we're half a game
Hey,
out of
Yeah.
first. What the
hold
fuck are
on.
you talking
I hate to
about?
break it to you, but
Yo,
you want to know
yo,
what your
Dave,
next
Dave,
games
Dave,
are?
Dave. When was the last time you was over 500?
It's been a minute, dude. Why do you think I'm so
Yeah,
happy, you dumbass?
yeah,
That's a
that's what
lot
I'm
of
saying, man.
hostility.
Hey, you know what? You know what, Dave? I'm gonna leave you alone now. I'm gonna leave you alone with that now.
Hey,
Oh, I read that shit yesterday. I thought that shit was fucking funny and hilarious. I'd rather be 3-3-1 with the Cowboys offense than 5-2 with the Eagles offense. We are fun to watch. Yeah, you're fun to watch, all right. You just got your ass handed to you on Monday Night Football fucking by the Cardinals. Yeah, you're real fun to watch. You
Especially when
10-point
they
fucking
lose.
running bitches.
Did Kyler
10
Murray
points.
Yeah,
That's
but
all the fuck they got is an offense
when
Monday
it
night.
comes, if you're talking about the Cowboys, I'm sure they feel better with some of the moves they made. Like they've got another defensive lineman in Quentin Williams to line up next to Kenny
I mean,
Clark now.
but
Yeah.
hey, Dub, can I ask you something, sir? Do you think the Cowboys paid too much for him?
Hmm. That pretty much remains to be seen. Like I've seen how good Quentin Williams is, but how
Dallas,
often have we seen him part of a good team and
but
team
Dallas
with the
will,
Jets, obviously.
but Dallas will do this. And Quentin Williams comes over as a 3-time Pro Bowl defensive tackle.
I
That's
mean, Quentin
young.
Williams is a good player.
That's young. He's not even in his prime, dude. Neither is Sauce Gardner. Both those trades, like I was talking about earlier on the pregame too, dude. Both those trades right now do not favor the Jets. They favor the Colts, and they favor Dallas because those two teams are
Well,
going to see
here's the thing,
immediate
though.
impacts.
Here's the
They're going to
thing.
see it,
If there's one thing, if there's one benefit the Jets get off of it, is a matter of how many more picks they got now.
Yeah,
They got
right.
a
That's what I'm
they got a
saying.
multitude of first and second round picks to work with now.
They
Right.
they have 5 number 1 picks between 26 and 27.
That's fucking a lot of picks, Dave.
Yes, it is. But not, but like I
And,
was like we were saying in the pregame earlier, right now we don't know what those picks turn out to be. All we know is that they're first rounders. We don't know what they're going
yeah.
to be. We don't know the kind of players that they're going to be. We know the kind of players they traded away. We know Sauce Gardner's a fucking #1 fucking cornerback that you don't throw against. And like fucking Adam was just saying, now they have Quentin Williams to slide in alongside Kenny Clark in the middle of their defensive line. No one's going to be able to run on Dallas off that first level, dude. It's going to be incredibly hard now to run against Dallas, dude.
Well, we'll see what happens. I mean, they're 3-5-1. They still got half a season to go. We'll see if they can handle the rest of the teams because their schedule from this day forward is going to be brutal as fuck. I mean, yeah, they coming off a bye and they go up against the Raiders, but after that, you look at their fucking schedule, dude. They got to play against us. They got to play Washington yet again. They got to play Kansas City on
Dude,
Thanksgiving.
Washington's done, dude.
Yeah,
Washington's
they might
done.
be. They might be. You might be right about that.
Dude,
Yeah.
Jaden Daniels is the Commanders. They're gone. They won't do shit. Marcus Mariota sucks.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean, I had it. Yeah, I mean, Dave. Yeah,
that you're fucked.
You
Yeah,
gotta rely on Marcus Mariota for the rest of the year. You better start lining up for a draft pick.
yeah. You're right about that. I can't argue with that because I've had Mariota for a fucking year and he sucked ass. So I can't argue with that.
well,
You're right.
here's the deal.
I can't argue with that shit.
You heard Ken the Bear fan speak strongly about the Commanders actually overachieved last season when it came to the run they had, and now they're just falling back down to reality.
Of course he said. Of course he says that because they the ones that did They did the Hail Mary and started their 10-game losing streak. That's why he's saying that. He was got a personal view against them.
And maybe you could say after the Bears beat the Commanders, karma just came back to them.
Yep.
Yeah.
Now the Commanders are on that downslide right now.
Yeah.
Well, it's the whole Caleb Williams versus Jaden Daniels thing. I mean, it's and we haven't seen Caleb Williams versus Bo Nix yet. We haven't seen Caleb Williams versus well, no. Did the Bears play? No, we didn't have played the Falcons, so no, we haven't seen Michael Penix yet. We saw J.J. McCarthy and had his ass whipped for fucking 3 quarters, and then our defense decided to leave the game and at the start of the 4th quarter, and all of a sudden it was like, wait, where'd it go? Sorry, but the defense left the building. It was like, come on, man, really? We should have won that game. We should be 6. We should be 6-1. Honestly, I mean, yes, Detroit kicked our ass, but you know what? I can't wait to face Detroit again because I think it's going to be a different outcome.
Where's that game at?
In Detroit.
Okay.
No, it's in Chicago.
No, I'm sorry, it's in Chicago. It's in Chicago.
Why? Can you do
I was
me a
about to
favor
say,
and,
if you got to play them in
read that?
Detroit, Detroit's actually a good game at home. You'd be better off on the road.
We already played Detroit in Detroit. They have to come down and play Chicago in Chicago in, I think, late December, actually. So we'll see. Jared Goff doesn't like late December outdoor games, dude.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and the Lions definitely look vulnerable this year. They're not the juggernaut.
The Lions look more vulnerable this year than they have in the last 3. And that irritates Lions fans to death. Because all of a sudden, because dude, Lions fans are insufferable since they've started to win.
Mm-hmm.
They are insufferable. They don't know how to be humble as a fan base.
Well, you can sum that up to where they're not used to winning.
Yeah, that's it.
Well, here, you know what? Here, let me sum this up like I've done for countless Lions fans. The Lions have been in existence for 92 years. They've been good and won titles for 8 of those 92 years, which leaves how many years? 84? Right? 84 years of losing, 84 years of failure, 84 years of being absolute doggy shit. Yes, they're finally good. Yes, they should be happy as a fan base, but this whole, we're unbeatable all of a sudden, it's like, dude, no, you're not. Any given Sunday, anybody could beat anybody.
Yeah, as Packer fans,
they had that. Yeah, we know how it is. And as far as unbeatable, Lion fans had that complex about themselves last season with that 15-win season they had.
Dude, to get 15 wins and then lose to a rookie quarterback in the 6-seeded team. The thing that still gets me about that is Lions fans say both their coaches didn't have their fucking heads in the game because they were looking at their new jobs, and Ben Johnson especially, because he was looking at that Chicago job. And despite Ben Johnson's offense getting 31 points and 500 yards, but that was Ben Johnson's fault somehow. Like, dude, it was because your defense sucked. It was because your defense couldn't stop water. Okay? And sorry, Dan Campbell, and let's go for it on every 4th down. That's not what you do in the playoffs.
Yeah.
And why Detroit fans don't get this? Really, it's just like, dude, yes, it's a great thing in the regular season. In the playoffs, you take the points because the points matter.
What's up there, Woody?
What's going on, Woody?
Oh yeah, the Lions, if they don't get that running game going, they can't depend on Jared Goff right now.
And that's the thing about the Bears, dude. That's the thing about the Bears offense since the bye, dude. Since the bye, we've been one of the best rushing teams in football, and that's a staple of Ben Johnson's offense. It always has been.
Well, I got to admit, Swift's playing good, and he's having a good year. I've been watching him.
Yeah, you
Mhm.
know, I'm sorry. What
Yeah, he is. He is.
when
But
they took Braxton Jones out and put in Theo Benedict, ever since our rushing attack's been prime. Caleb Williams all of a sudden has more time. Doesn't have to worry so much about the fucking guy on the left side coming at him fucking from his blind side. You
That's
know,
always a good thing. You don't want your blind side
that
destroyed.
another. Well, one argument I'm thinking that I'm sure some Bear fans could have had is a matter of, can you really trust Swift as running back one when you had another running back show up and play well for you?
that was the thing about Monangai. If you look at Monangai, his last 2 years at Rutgers, he rushed for over 1,200 yards, both seasons, and he did not fumble. He didn't fumble his last 2 years in college, dude. He played for Rutgers in the Big Ten, dude. So it's not like he was out there running against, say, I don't know, Mountain West chumps. He's out running against, guys that are gonna go in the top 10 or top 2 rounds of the fucking draft. And Monungai's slippery, dude. He's a slippery back.
And Steve Dorn's got some heart issue he's dealing with right now. But
yes,
we're all sitting here praying for John Dorn, wishing him a speedy recovery. We'll know he'll be back soon to continue to torment Lions fans.
Prayers to John Dorn. Always prayers to John Dorn.
God bless him, man. My prayers out to you, Dorney. And hey, man, I hope you come back torching the shit out of me. I mean, you're doing well.
Woody, you're absolutely correct. As you saw this week, yes, Swift had the last couple of weeks. He had great games the last couple of weeks. Monangai came in, and I'm sorry, the Bears, they showed it a couple of times. The one run, Darnell Wright took his guy and fucking moved him like 8 yards off the play. Theo Benedict fucking on another run up the left side, he blocked his guy all the way out of bounds. So I mean, this Bears offensive line loves to run.
Yeah, they seem to be pretty decent now after the bye, running the ball. It's the pass blocking that's a little with them sometimes.
And that's okay if Caleb takes off and runs like he did this past week, dude. That's what Ben Johnson's been waiting for, is for him to actually run when there's an alley, when there's a lane, because he sits back down there and he sits for too long trying to fucking wait for his receivers to get open, twist turn this way, that way. Dude, just take the fuck off and run, dude. If there's a fucking lane, go.
Yep. And when you watch the NFL today, a variety of QBs everywhere, everybody's running for their lives, scrambling for yards or more.
He ain't got to be Justin Fields. He's got to be Lamar Jackson. Mm-hmm. All he's got to do is fucking utilize his talent, dude. He does have legs. He can run. He knows how to slide, dude. He knows how to get out of bounds.
Believe me, I get what you're saying, because it's the same thing with Lamar, is you don't want to see him running all over the place, but when shit breaks down, it's nice to have somebody that can.
Yeah, and I'm saying you're seeing much of that nowadays. Like, QBs are more potent to scramble for yards a lot more. Like, you ain't seeing nobody taking time to just sit in the pocket and throw as much anymore.
Broski, it seems like Swift is more of a guy that waits, that's got a bit more patience for blocks to develop. Monangai was charging. Monangai ran hard.
I mean, but sometimes that's what you want from a running back. That's what Broski's saying. You want a running back that hits that hole hard and just doesn't get these shits.
Sure, hell yeah.
Oh, it's nice having an elusive guy and all of that, but to me, without that power back, that tone setter, that it makes it still very difficult on that elusive style of running back. You want somebody to pound them a bit. That way, the guy's got an easier time dancing around them.
Yeah, and the power backs will wear down the front four of any defense and make it easier for anybody to be more elusive.
Yeah, by the second, third quarter, they're fucking tired.
Well, Monungai is 5'8", 210. I mean, it's not like he's a small back.
What?
Five,
About to say,
5'8",
Swift ain't far from that, is he?
Huh?
Big Swippy. Swift's about that anyway, ain't he?
Swift,
He's about
I
that
think
size,
so.
probably bigger.
Swift's like 6 foot 220.
Yeah.
I thought he was about that, 220.
But it's different because he's 6 foot tall.
Right.
It's differently set. You know?
He carries it a little bit different. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, Monungai, he's some of that Maurice Jones-Drew in him, where he's just a little guy.
Now, I did like that boy, man. He was the toughest little fucking running
Oh,
back
you're
in Jacksonville.
telling me. I absolutely loved MJD. He was probably my favorite running back that wasn't a Hall of Fame type of running back.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
He still ran almost 10,000 yards in the Jacksonville uniform, though.
Mm-hmm.
I'm telling you, man, that boy was good.
It's not like he did.
That was a good bring up, man. He was a good bring up.
It's not like he wasn't playing his ass off, man.
Oh, yeah.
And Jacksonville wasn't the greatest teams back then, if you remember correctly.
Yeah, they weren't
the greatest team.
Say him and Fred Taylor. They made that offense fucking hum.
That was the post Brunell, Taylor, McCardle, Jimmy Smith, those fucking teams. He was just after those teams, but he was a great running back, and he had and if I'm not mistaken, he had Baselli out at left tackle or left guard. But he had Tony Baselli block for all of his career. And that boy is So, Yinzer, who you playing this week, bro?
Chargers.
Let's talk about it, man.
Oh, talking about the Steelers? I thought they had the Vikings this Sunday.
No, we played them already, week 4. We had that game in Ireland.
Yep.
I wish we could play the Vikings every week. We'll win.
You still can't believe Roger Craig isn't in the Hall of Fame. Yeah, no shit. Wow. Yeah. That's kind of amazing. Yeah,
It's a prime time. And I see the Chargers and Steelers is a prime time game too.
Yeah, that's another thing that worries me, and we're going to the West Coast.
Yeah, but they just lost Joe again, so it's not even like it would be anywhere near as good.
You got Aaron Rodgers. And it's going to be like a homecoming for him, dude.
Yeah, but we have no number 2 wide receiver. That's why our offense is stinking right now.
We got DK Metcalf, right?
Yeah, but he gets double teams.
That's enough.
Yeah, he gets double teams.
And you got Fryermuth.
If we use them, like I think we started using them just 2 years ago.
I think Aaron Rodgers uses Pat Fryermuth more than any Pittsburgh quarterback in a while.
Aaron Rodgers right now is the Steelers MVP. Like if it will be I think we will be below 500 without Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, it's funny. The people that honestly say that Aaron Rodgers doesn't have anything left in the tank don't quite frankly don't know what they're talking about.
That was mainly Lions.
He's not the 5 years ago, Brett. He's not the 5 years ago Aaron Rodgers, but he still has the mental acuity
Yeah, well, what pissed me off was
he still has the arm. He still has the talent to swing
it
the
was
ball
mainly
into the
Lions
absolute
fans.
tightest of spaces, dude.
Well,
Aaron
You know
Rodgers
what?
is still a great quarterback.
But Dave, you know what pissed me off was that last drive last week when they had that last play and he threw it to that guy on the slot and he didn't even give the guy a chance to turn the fuck around by the time he was throwing the fucking ball to him.
that was
I mean, it was
Gainwell.
the last play was on. You know what I mean? All they had to do was get a first down, and the drive would have kept going. And Aaron Rodgers throws it to him before he even has a chance to turn around and look for the ball. By the time he turns around, the ball's hitting him in the gut. And you know what I mean? You know what I mean? And like, dude, give the fucking man 2 seconds to look for the fucking ball, Aaron.
No, that's not that's not how it's
No,
done, dude.
bullshit. You can't throw the ball before he's turned around,
that's
Dave.
not how it's done. Aaron Rodgers is expecting you to turn, make your cut, and break out of that. As you're turning and making your cut, Aaron Rodgers is throwing the ball. That's what makes Aaron Rodgers a great quarterback.
He's throwing that ball before
he expects you to be there. That's why him and Adams
You got to
so
give the
well
motherfucking receiver a chance to turn the fuck around, dude. You can't take one step and turn the fucking ball.
Dude, and that's not the modern NFL. That's not the modern NFL, Rock. It's not. It's simply not. You're expected to, as a wide receiver, you're expected to go to a spot, dude, and you better be there because the ball's gonna be there. If your offense is any good, if your quarterback's any good, when your receiver breaks, your quarterback's already throwing the ball. Your receiver should already have his eyes up, looking for that ball to come to him.
I disagree with that play.
Especially with a quarterback like Aaron Rodgers, what it should be is your receivers should be ready to catch that ball the instant they make that break, because that's a lot of times when he's throwing it. Or
I think that was Kenny Gainwell that was
when the ball's getting there. It is right for that break.
That's why Flacco had such a great game last weekend, dude. Flacco, yes, he does have great receivers to throw to in T. Higgins and Jamar Chase, but he put the ball like the one shot that he threw to T. Higgins when him and Wright was covering him, and I thought for sure Wright was going to intercept the ball, dude. No, T. Higgins fucking caught the ball before Wright even seen the ball.
Steve, they don't practice plays like that. That's a check down. You said they practice plays. It's a check down. No team practices check downs in like practice.
Sure thing. And Lawrence Taylor didn't smoke crack at halftime.
We're gonna say I've seen a few teams practice the check down that way. When you have to do it in a game, it's not just, we should make it. It's, okay, we're going to make it.
Yeah, okay, we're going to make it.
I agree,
we drilled ourselves.
Even though he's making his break, but you have to let him turn around, at least see the ball. And but that's
all I'm saying. And you got to let him see the fucking ball.
That's a good question, bro. I want to hear that one, Jens. Who are your top three Steelers all time?
I wasn't born until 82, so
that's too hard to even say.
It's not.
Mean Joe Green. Mean Joe Green definitely won. Mean Joe Green is definitely number one.
Yes, Mean Joe Green.
That's number one.
Wow, number one. Yeah. Number one. Mean Joe
Green. Oh no! I take that back. Even though I love Mean Joe Green, Franco Harris is number one.
Bro, you just want a coat. Stop talking. You just want a coat.
Franco Harris, Mean Joe Green, and Jack Lamb.
You remember the commercial with Mean Joe Green in the jersey and the kid with the coat? Come on, man. That's a classic.
Those are Jens. Those are three great ones. My top three Steelers would be and not in any particular order. First, I want to take either Blunt or Shell. One of those two, Donnie Shell or Mel Blunt. One of the two.
Yep.
Lynn Swan Lynn
There's so
Swan for
many.
sure. Lynn
There's so
Swan
many.
for sure. Lynn Swan is probably, as far as I'm concerned, Lynn Swan's the greatest receiver in Steelers history.
No, Terry Bradshaw's not your favorite? Come on, man.
He's the
Terry
quarterback,
Bradshaw
dude.
was a game manager.
He's the quarterback, dude. I
Bradshaw's
said wide
quarterback.
receiver, bro. I said wide
Yeah.
receiver. Terry's the quarterback.
No,
And
I know
then-
what he is. I'm just saying, 3 famous Steelers. He's one of them, right? Isn't he? The blonde bomber? He has to be.
No,
They hated him.
No.
Dude, 4 Super Bowl rings, man.
No. The three Steelers that I would say changed that team, and it's not even offense, it's all defense, was fucking Mean Joe Green,
Not changed,
Jack
just
Lambert,
all time.
and Mel Blunt.
What about Lynn Swan? Come on,
top
the
three.
immaculate reception. The
Lynn Swan was
immaculate reception.
Lynn Swan was a good wide receiver, but the Raiders knocked his shit around and made him look like he wasn't nothing but knocked out cheese.
He was a good wide receiver. He was a fucking MVP.
Yeah, he got knocked the fuck out, didn't he? And he got knocked the fuck out, didn't he? And he got knocked the fuck out, didn't he? And yeah, we got knocked the fuck out, didn't he? Yeah, he came back for the Super Bowl and did well. I'll give him one there. But before that, the Raiders said, "Pow, get the fuck out of here. You ain't winning shit."
He was an MVP.
Everybody's gonna have their different top 3 Steelers, I guess. Not everybody's.
I mean, let's be honest with each other. Lynn Swan was a good receiver, but Lynn Swan got knocked the fuck out by the Raiders, man. The Raiders beat the shit out of his ass.
Rock, since you got the Raiders on your mind so much, who are your top 3 fucking Raiders, buddy?
Raiders.
Top 3 Raiders.
Raiders. Jack Tatum's definitely number 1. Jack Tatum. Jack Tatum, I hurt your fucking ass. I love Jack Tatum.
So would
Jack Tatum, Kenny the Snake Stabler. Without Kenny the Snake Stabler, the 70 Raiders are not as good as they are. I think Kenny the Snake Stabler is one of the best, quarterbacks of the 70s that gets underrated all the time. And
Franco was the heart and soul of that offense.
well, yeah, for the Steelers, yeah, Franco, yeah. And then
Franco was the heart and soul of that offense. Me and Joe Green was the heart and soul of the defense.
who's the third one?
I mean,
Who's the third? The third would be coming out to a tie, and it's on each side of the ball. Probably George Atkinson or Fred Biletnikoff. Fred Biletnikoff was a badass receiver for the Raiders.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm with Steve. Give me 3 Mile Lyle.
Okay.
Yeah, well, there you go. 3 Mile Lyle. Yeah, that motherfucker.
That's right. Yeah, Lyle was a Raider.
Oh,
that's
good
right.
God, he was nuts.
And that's exactly what
and I love the interview. I hate that fucking Chris Holmes or whatever his name was.
Alzado was on roids, dude.
Yes, Alzado was nuts.
He was on.
Before he died, he openly admitted it.
Dude, he was on roids big time, dude. Him and who's another badass? I believe he was a Raider. Was Romanowski?
Yep.
Yeah. Wasn't Romanowski a Raider too?
Yes, he was.
I mean, oh my God, dude.
But Romanowski started out with the 49ers, then he went to the Raiders, then he came to me, I think.
So,
because Romanowski even came
about
to
the
Philly.
Raiders. If there's one name I remember too well for the Raiders, it had to be wide receiver Tim Brown, I think.
Nice, yeah. But you know who my favorite receiver is?
Hold on. Who was opposite Biletnikoff?
I was getting ready to say my favorite Raider receiver, Cliff fucking Branch, baby. Cliff fucking Branch. That bitch could run.
He played
that motherfucker could fly.
He played opposite Biletnikoff. He didn't get the notoriety. He didn't get the notoriety because Biletnikoff wore stickum and caught everything that fucking came near him, dude. I mean, Jesus Christ! You could look at that guy's hands, and his hands were literally fucking slathered with glue.
Yeah.
I mean, Jesus Christ.
I mean, but yeah, Cliff Branch, man, I'm going to tell you something right now. That boy was lightning in a bottle. That boy could fly.
And
he played for the Raiders from 84. I think he played from 74 to 87, I believe.
And let's not forget the absolute great Raider running backs, dude. Mark Van Egan was a fucking bull, dude.
He was a bull.
I know a really great Raider running back. Oh, Justin Ferguson. Not great is like Hall of Fame, but great is in your fucking major fucking team influence guys. I
I mean,
Okay.
Gene Upshaw. You could say Gene Upshaw. Definitely number
Okay.
one.
Okay. Well, since we can't do threes, let's do five. Let's do five. Give me your top 5 Packers.
Top 5 Packers, you say?
Brett Favre's got to be in there.
Top 5
Yep.
Packers.
Brett
Well,
Favre's
for
got to be in
me,
there. Bart Starr's got to be there.
Yeah, let's not
Reggie
mean,
White.
let's not forget.
Reggie
well,
White
for
number
me,
one.
hang on. I'll give you mine.
Yeah, you got Reggie White.
Well, number 1 for me, as far as my favorite, has to be Double D, Donald Driver. And number 2 will be Leroy Butler. Brett Favre 3, Reggie White 4, and number 5 definitely has to be Aaron Rodgers. Even though he may have not had his issues, those are my 5.
I mean,
that's basically a more modern era.
But see,
Packer.
yeah. I mean,
I mean, because you're
right.
There's. I mean,
those are guys. Yeah, I'm talking about guys I've watched before.
Right.
During the time I've been a Packers fan.
Yep.
Right.
Give me Favre, Rodgers, KGB.
Vita Diabella. I haven't forgotten about him.
You got to give me Clay Matthews with it.
Can't you better put somebody else in there?
That's 4.
Shit.
That's 4.
You better.
I mean,
Give me Al. I like Al too much.
You know, and if there were any honorable mentions I could have had right now, it could have been.
Well, I'll give you my 5.
I would have had Charles Woodson up there, and
I got 5.
I'm trying to remember some other guys that I watched. Aaron Kaplan.
Yeah,
he would have been out.
He was a good player, dude. He was a good player, man. I remember that guy. Good wide receiver, wasn't he?
No, this is a defensive end.
Oh,
defensive end. Aaron Campbell was a defensive end for us.
Yeah, he was an edge rusher.
No Sterling Sharp.
Okay, since none of you Green Bay
Sterling
guys.
Sharp would have been my 5th pick. I mean, I was going with Aaron Rodgers,
Sterling
Brett
Sharp
Favre,
was definitely
Leroy
another
Butler.
honorable mention for me.
Wait a minute, hold on, Rock. What'd you say? What are your 5?
There goes
Sterling Sharp would
Steve's
have been
list
my
for
5th
you.
pick. He brought up Sterling Sharp.
He's got Jim Taylor, Paul Hornung, the Magic Man, Don Mikowski, Reggie White, and Sterling Sharp.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
See, my 5 would have been Favre, Rodgers, Leroy Butler. No, I'm sorry, Reggie White, Leroy Butler, and Sterling Sharp.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Nitschke.
Nitschke's old school
Nitschke.
Packers. I would have added him with other 5. I would have added him with another 5.
Nitschke.
Because you go with a 5 out there in the old school, you could go with Starr, you could go with Horning, you can go with Taylor, you could go with Nitschke, and you could go with that fucking guy, the offensive line Kramer. You can go with the boy Kramer.
Can I finish?
No.
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
Obviously,
Go ahead.
Thank you. Okay, so Nitschke.
Go ahead. Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Nitschke, yeah.
Thank you. Nitschke. Starr. Horning.
Yeah.
Charles Woodson.
Charles Woods is not old.
Right.
No, he's not old. I didn't say I
He's
didn't
just
say
saying
old.
his top 5.
Okay, go ahead, get your 5 in. Okay, my bad.
And oh God, Aaron Rodgers.
That one was a little hard to say, wasn't it?
Well,
I'm about to say that sounded like you had to shit that one out.
Hey, hold on, man. Dude, it's either Rodgers or Favre, and they both have a Super Bowl. But as a true fan, and I've said this before, Aaron Rodgers is a great quarterback. There's no fucking doubt about it. Could he or should he have won more Super Bowls? Yes. Is it his fault? No. It's never been his fault.
Thank you.
It's never been his fault. People want to rag him on for playoff for you guys. People want to rag Rodgers for losing in the playoffs, dude. How are you going to rag Rodgers when he throws 390 yards and 5 touchdowns, dude? It's not his fault you lost. It's your defense's fault you lost. It's never been Rodgers' fault.
The only playoff loss I put on him is that last 49ers game because he was trying to play hero ball to Devontae.
What about the Falcons NFC Championship game?
Oh, we just got absolutely dominated.
Oh my
because
God!
We had Ladarius Gunter or something like that out there.
Oh my God!
Yeah, covering Julio Jones in his fucking prime. We were not the same class of team that year.
No, that was the 1 year that man
got absolutely destroyed.
But yeah, and mind you, all those picks, even the old school ones, were from a Bears fan who's tested people before. I have knowledge, man. Those Packers, that Nitschke's a deep. I wanted to say Lambeau, but I mean,
Troy Lambeau. Now you're talking 1920s. I mean, what the fuck, Dave?
Dude, hey, do you know about Columbus?
Of course I do, but damn, man, we don't need to add into the list.
That was before your time as well, dude. But you know about it, okay?
I mean, shit, bro.
I'm sorry.
You're bringing up Curly Lambeau, bro. Come on, man.
Hey, bro, I'm sorry. I'm a sports fan. I know these things, dude.
I understand. So do I, bro. Well, we're talking about, keeping it in the 100-yard range, all right? 100-year range, I mean to say. We need to keep it within 100 yards.
Let's keep
100 years.
Football field.
Matter of fact, Dave, let's try to keep it into the fucking, at least our fathers and mothers' ages, okay? Let's keep it there. Not our grandfathers or great-grandfathers.
Hey, hold on. If David's talking about his father, he can talk about the 1920s.
Damn it, man.
I haven't always been the white.
Damn it, man.
I haven't always been the white, dude.
David said I was praying. Hey, Dave said I was bearded brave when I was 30, bitch. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, and that was in the 1930s.
Yeah, right. That's cool.
Oh man, I so dig this, dude. This is really my favorite fucking hour, dude. This really has turned into my favorite hour, dude.
Well, we're glad to hear it, buddy. And on that note, we are unfortunately at that time. We want to thank everybody for watching, especially thank you people that took your time to comment. Thank you guys for being on the panel with me. Have yourselves a wonderful rest of your day. Continue to kick some Eagle ass Sunday. And as always, it's go, Pack, go.
Yeah, yo, it's game time. Ain't no messing around. Huddle Sports Network, the best in town. From NFL rumors to the latest trends, we got all your sports, just tune in, my friends. Catch us on Roku, Fire Stick, take your pick. Facebook, YouTube, where the action's slick. Daily shows that drop like a bomb. From 10 to 11, it's Ken and Ken, stay calm. Huddle up, catch the vibe, feel the rush. Get your news, get your fills in the clutch. Over 27 podcasts, we breaking it down. Join the team, Huddle Sports, wear the crown. Live every weekday, it's how we roll. Lions Talk with Jeremy B, we taking a stroll. From 11 to 12, don't miss a beat. We break down the game, make the info sweet. The Daily Huddle podcast, noon to 1. CST Zone, we're just having fun. Toss your doubts, we bring the facts. Tune into the Huddle.